Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. Guys, I apologize. I have not been able to keep up with the videos the last 2 days just because I've had so much going on. It's actually a PD day today for my kids. So they are home with me. And of course, being a parent plus working full time, I'm trying my best to keep up with everything that I can. So let's talk about something that's pretty important. And that is the brand new stats that you need to look at. There's a couple major things you need to do, especially if you haven't already done so. And some things you should look at going forward in the future so you don't make the imperfect mistakes that we were making before. Before I even do that though, let's talk about the content creator program real quick so you guys can get your codes. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Make sure you support, hit that subscribe button, of course, on the channel. But more importantly, guys, support button over here is for free. It'll get you guys codes throughout the whole season. Season is ending next week, so if you haven't already done so, guys, hit that support and I'll be sending you guys free codes your way. And the next season we'll be doing the same. So when the extension button's there, make sure you hit it. I want to say a big shout out to my top 10 Booty Bear, my man. Thank you so much. 2065-2114-2640 Thunder, Jiraiya, Tengen, Mr. Joestar, 3175, and Horizon L. Thank you guys so much for supporting, and everyone else who's been supporting all the way to the last 3,475 members. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's talk about this because it's important. So remember last patch, we had a weird thing happen. We had all of a sudden percentages became the main thing, and they did mention that they're going to switch all that up. So a couple free little tidbits for you guys. If you haven't done so already, there's actually a button over here that you need to calibrate. Okay, so if you can calibrate this button, it'll help you guys get yourselves back to square one, and it'll give you guys a ton of TP as well too. Okay, you guys can see I don't have the button personally. I don't think anymore. I think I've already hit it. No, it's gone. But in the event section, there is a calibrate button. Once you hit that button, it'll actually go ahead and reverse all the stat issues that you had before and give you a free stat change and calibrate all of your things for you properly, and then you'll have the maximum amount of TP. Now, speaking of TP, to maximize even further, once you hit that calibrate button, go back to Sun Janu and you guys can do this. All you need to do is go into here, reset this entire thing, and if you put everything into HP, you're gonna have the most amount of TP you've ever had. Okay, so just top this off, right? And you'll see right away in this section, he's gonna get a massive boost to his TP, like an insane amount, and that will help you guys get to the next BT battle tier and give you guys even further power to get more rewards. So it's a great way to get yourself some free tickets, guys, and get yourselves even further essence stones. So those are the two free things I want to get out of the way. Outside of that, we have to do some more testing to see how much agility actually made an impact. For now, I'm still using all strength. I'm going to go ahead and do all of the agility testing afterwards when I get free time. So we'll see if strength and agility works better than all strength, etc. Right? So that's important. Now, a couple other things to note as well in terms of stats. Cores percentages still are better. Okay, that hasn't changed. Percentages are actually still better than flat attack. Same with the percentages for defense and percentages for HP. All that stuff is better than flat attack. Okay, just so you guys are aware, that will still be the significant portion. So if your unit is a defensive unit and that's their main stat, don't do flat defense. Still do just for cores though, just for core guys. Still do your percentages. Okay, so I'll show you a quick example of this. Okay, so here's percentage, right? Let's put this on. You guys can see the TP went up by 72.125 and we're at 85k defense. If I go ahead and switch over to flat instead, right, let's just put this one for example, you're gonna see the TP went down, right, by quite a bit actually, and he's at 83. Okay, very important, guys. And this works the same thing with HP. This works the same thing with attack. So whatever their main stat is, guys, you want to make sure that you are flipping over to percentage on cores. Now, when it comes down to actual artifacts, it's going to work a little different. So let's show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so first off, let's look at defense. So Thomas has a +3 defense percentage with an additional defense right here. Now, remember, it reverted last month to defense percentage being better. If you look now, it's now changed. So let's look at this. We're at 85,491, right? Which gives us 3% or the +3 defense, right? And then it gives us an additional defense there. So you guys can see there, it's +3 defense percentage and then additional defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this out. You'll see that it goes from 85 to a whole different number. Now, the funny thing about this though, is the TP will drop, but everything else will go up. So watch this. So it's HP percentage, defense percentage, only 1, and then additional defense +4, right? You get a lot more defense here, flat defense specifically. So if we put equip on this, you'll see the TP went down by 3154. So if you're looking to gain battle power, guys, percentage is actually still better for specifically for battle power for the main stat. But when it comes down to actual full stats, look at this number. It went to 87. That's 2k more defense when you add flat instead. So when it comes down to overall in-game stats, guys, the flat is back for the hunters and the percentage is back for Sun Janu. And again though, for BT purposes, specifically for BT purposes, you're going to want to switch over to having the the percentages for actual stats, it's going to be back to flat numbers. Okay, so very important to remember that, and I think that's going to be pretty much the case across the board. So no matter what we do here, guys, it looks like they've kind of done the fix that they promised to do. And so here's another example. Let's try to get this one maxed. Okay, 1 + 3, perfect. Like that's a lot of defense, right? So if you hit this now and you go enhance, and you enhance here, 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 and here. Okay, let's take a look. We'll go ahead and press equip. Look at that, 12K, 91903. So again, the flat defense is great, and it's great because this percentage here, right here, this percentage also will multiply based on the flat amount, right? So we got ourselves a massive boost here. So all hunters, again, guys, are back to flat. Keep the cores as percentages and back to flat on that. Now, when it comes down to Sun Janu, it's going to be the same way it was always, guys. The percentages will always work better. And then underneath, you want to have, like, if you can get +4, it's better to go with the +4, right? So right here, for example, if you get +4 attack percentage, do I have one? I don't think I have one for helmet. I'll have to work on that. You'll be able to get a way better stat from that because the +4 substat gives you way more than the main stat up here, right? So you want additional attack as the main stat and +4 as your percentage down here to maximize the amount of stats you get from this. Now, when it comes down to gems, same thing will still apply. I didn't see a big change here, so I'm going to go to gems real quick. You'll see right away that if I change any of these gems up, you'll see like attack percentage, for example, should still give more than additional attacks. Let's take a look. So you can see here. Now, for hunters, the additional attack will give more, but remember the percentage of gems, like you see here, for example, let's find somebody here that I can take. Here's Sung Hwan, 23144 word percentage. If you look here, 2130. But let's take a quick look here. Let's do this little bit of math. Let's go to Sung Hwan for a sec. Let's see if this is actually something we can calculate. So his number is 61069. Let me just put this in real quick. 61069. And then if I go back here now to gems, right, and I look at the gems, and I've given the attack percentage. Let's do B and B, okay, comparison, because I have quite a few of these. So we'll go 3.6%, right? You guys can see everybody got a big boost. Sung Hwan got 3,140 TP. Again, the TP is better, but that puts his attack at, let's see, that puts his attack at, where is he? Right here, 61586. Okay, that's for percentage. So you guys can see that 61568 for percentage. Now let's go back here and do the same thing, but this time put the flat attack and see what happens. And this will be interesting because yes, you'll get more TP from the actual percentages, but how much will you get from flat attack? Let's see. So we know TP went down for sure, but if we go to the actual stats, this is important, right? The stats, 61359. So it looks like percentage is actually better there, guys. So there you guys go. So percentage is still better in gems. So nonetheless, even if you want to do flat here, don't do it. Stick with percentages, guys. It's a much better option, and that probably will be the case across the board for all gems. So make sure, guys, you are doing the HP percentage, the defense percentage, and also that hasn't changed. That looks like it's going to remain the same, guys. So no stress on that part. Just keep using yourselves all of the, all the stuff that you can here to get yourselves the percentages to get maximum amount of TP as well as maximum amount of actual stats. Okay, so remember, this is the second stage now. Once you've completed this, you'll open up more of the gems, so you can use whatever gems you want to make these work. I would obviously go to 6 stars next. That's going to be the goal, but you guys can see here, this is a great way to unlock everything quickly and then move on to the next one. So put the cheap stuff in for now if you want to, just to get yourself everything you need. Like I'll put the cheap stuff in, just again, this is just to unlock it all, right? And then you can replace it super quick with the better stuff. So let's go ahead and do this cheapy stuff in here, and then this is a little tip for everybody to unlock it all. We're going to do this one as well, and this will probably boost you to the next tier as well, right? So there you guys go. Next tier should be available to us. What am I missing? Here? Got it there. You need +4. Sorry, guys, you need +4 rank. So make sure you do +4. Here you go, +4 here. Okay, again, this is just to unlock. +4 here. My fault. I didn't realize they were actually doing that. I didn't realize that was a rule. +4 there. Okay, +4 here. There we go. We're just gonna do this for now. Again, just to unlock, and then we'll use the better stuff later on. Okay, just +4 here, and then I should unlock one more here, and then that should unlock what we need. So we'll put speed gem, and then bam, there's another one. So again, we'll do additional mana, and you can use +5s as well. Just again, this is just the purpose of unlocking. Okay, that's all I'm doing here, guys, is using +4s to make sure. They got smart about this, huh? That's a first. I didn't realize we were gonna do that. I don't think they did that before. I don't think that was even a thing before. Okay, and then the last one here. Okay, and you guys can just put whatever you want for now, and then we'll unlock the last one, and then bam, we now have the last slot. And again, I'll just do the +4s for now, and this will maximize the amount of TP we get, obviously by putting in these ones that we don't need, and then we can go ahead and farm the rest later on, right? So this again will boost your powers a lot more. Okay, so let's just whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll put crit for now, and there we go. Okay, so just make sure you do that, guys, just to unlock everything, and then you guys can add the differences. Now, if you're looking for more power here, the additional speed gems will give you the most, but you guys can see now by doing that, I was able to get more battle power and the 113 now for free to play. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.